Hey my frugal friends, wagwan. Welcome and welcome back to my channel Frugality is Life. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please make sure that you are subscribed and that you've hit that notification bell so you're made aware as soon as I upload a new video. Please ensure that you've liked this video and that you share it as well. And you know what I'm gonna say, right? Just so I know you've made it into the video, please leave your $sign in the comment section below. We'll chat it up down there, right? Okay, so let's jump into the video because today, you know what we're talking about? We're talking about things that I spend my money on. Yeah. So if you've been watching my channel, you know that I have talked a few times that I'm a frugal person, and the reason I'm frugal, I don't know why I'm frugal, but I think I got it from my dad. My dad was always a frugal person. However, there are certain things that he would spend his money on and that he would treasure and that he valued. My dad passed away 8 years ago. My mom passed away last year. And so I don't have my parents around, but there are things that they have taught me that I will forever keep with me. They're a part of me, and they're part of my morals. And there are things that I will treasure. And you know what? If one day I become a parent, I will also instill those in my kids, and I will be hopeful that they also follow the footsteps that I will kind of teach them and show them based on what I've learned. Let's roll the tape back a second. So, as a frugal person, I find it very difficult to spend my money on some things. I am not one who looks at if something is a luxury item, if it's a brand name item. I really don't care about that. I look at the quality of an item and I look at what value it will bring to me and my life. Is it going to be something that's going to make me happy, or is it something that's going to be bought and I'll throw it into a pile of other random stuff that I never use? And I think that's my thinking. And also because my background, I am by career, I am a procurement professional, and so I do this for a living where I go into companies and I strategize and I source them products that are great value, great quality, great price, great contract terms. I negotiate terms and conditions of contracts. Like, that's my day-to-day everyday life because that's what I do for a living. But it comes naturally to me because I'm frugal. And I look at it as if I'm spending my money, what I would want from me. And so let's jump into the video. Let's talk about the things I spend money on as a frugal person. So I still consider the time you spend with people that you love and that you care about priceless, right? Not having my parents, I really realized that, you know what, family is important, and the ones that you love and love you back, and the ones that are always there for you, you have to treasure them. So it is with friendship. Like, I feel like if you have a good friend, which they're hard to find, you need to hang on to that relationship and you need to treasure it, and don't take it for granted, right? So I feel like I will dine out, I will eat out when I have company. When I have a good company, a great company, I will do that. When I'm doing it with my husband, I'll do that because we have our occasional date night. I don't mind spending money on that when I'm with, having fun with other people. The other thing I spend my money on is my things that gives me peace of mind. So I don't mind spending my money on a car because that's a good quality, because I don't want it to break down. Like, if you saw my video that I did before, like, I bought a vehicle that was a lemon and it got us into debt. Like, I prefer to spend my money on things, on a car that is gonna, I know I can depend on, that is going to be there to take me wherever I want to go. I don't, and I know that at certain point in life you may buy a car that's of like pretty cheap because that's what you can afford. um if I have the money, I spend my money on things that give me peace of mind. I don't want a car that's going to break down and leave me at the side of the road. I live in Canada. It can be minus 32 degrees. I want to have something that's reliable. The other thing I spend my money on is things that has to do with my health. So, I mean, that's self-explanatory. I will spend my money on that because my health is my wealth, right? The other thing I spend my money on is travel. I feel like until you start to travel and explore the world outside of what you know, you haven't truly experienced life at its fullest. And I have yet to do a lot of travel. Like, as you can see here, my globe, I absolutely love to think of planned travel, and that's one thing I want to do more of. One of my goals in life is to actually buy a home, but at my core, I know I don't want a house that is so expensive that I cannot live my life. I don't want to be house poor. I want to be able to travel and enjoy life, because life is short, right? And you just have to enjoy the moments you get that are valuable. And I feel like travel is something that I don't mind spend my money on. The other thing is eating healthy. Now, we know that eating healthy comes at a cost, right? Healthy food comes at a cost, high cost, worse in these inflationary times. It's very expensive, groceries. But I prefer to spend my money on something that is clean eating. Like, I just buy things that are organic sometimes. I buy things that like my chicken, I like it to be raised without antibiotics. I like those things because I think, you know what, it's going to benefit me health wise, right? I don't always buy these things, but I like to do it because I think at the end of the day, if you don't spend your money with the farmer, you spend it with the doctor, and I would prefer to spend it with the farmer. The other thing I spend my money on is, like, I like to go and get my nails manicured, my toes pedicured. These are things I like because they are a part of, I believe, my mental health and keeping myself happy. I find value in it. Maybe as small as it is, I still value it because it's my relaxation time. I like my nails to look really nice, and I'll spend the money on that. The other thing I spend my money on is family. Now, I have a lot of family, and I think losing my mom and my dad impacted us in a huge way, right? When we lost our dad, I mean, it hurt us to the core, and I think we're still grieving that. And then last year to lose our mom, it's really hard, and even speaking about it now is getting me really emotional because I feel like nothing prepares you for losing your parents, right? Nothing. And losing your mom after losing your dad, it really became to us very final, right? Because at least we had one parent, but now to have no parent, it's really hard. And so I feel like I value now time spent with my sisters and my brothers, and if they need help in any way and I can help them, I will go out of my way to do that because I think, you know what, life is short and you have to value the people that means the most to you in your life. The other thing I spend money on is books. Like, I love books. I love notebooks. I make notebooks, and I guess it was a great segue into these. I made this budget planner. It's available on Amazon for purchase. It will be linked in my video. I also made My Ideas Are Worth Millions book, along with a lot more notebooks. Here is another book I made. This is a Bible study journal. It says, "Study to show thyself approved unto God." 2 Timothy 2 verse 15. I made this book as well. I haven't started using it yet, but this is a goal of mine to go into it, just study my Bible more. I think the more the world becomes the way it is becoming, is the more I want to draw closer to God. And so this book is a really good book that you can use. You can take it to church with you. You can log your scriptures, a ceremony, different things you can use to take notes while you study your Bible. So this is also available on Amazon for purchase. And again, the links will be in the description below. The other thing I spend my money on is jewelry. I like to have quality jewelry. So I'm not really a fan of fashion jewelry. I do wear it sometimes, but I'm not big on it because I want to have something that's going to serve me for the long run. So I'll prefer, and I like gold jewelry. So I'll spend my money on real quality gold, good quality gold jewelry. That lasts me for years. A lot of my jewelry that I've had them for more than 20 years because they're real solid gold jewelry. And if I'm to buy more, I'll spend my money on that versus anything that's just accessory type jewelry that's gonna turn black or change color at some point. Nothing against those jewelry. I mean, they're good to look at. They're really nice to look at, and when you dress up and you have them on, really good. But for me, I like to have jewelry that will serve me a lifetime. So I really like that. So these are the things that I think I spend my money on as a frugal person. Let me know in the comments below what you spend your money on. Whether you're frugal or not, let me know. It'll be great to find out, what people value and what they don't mind spending their money on. I mean, in an inflationary time that we're living in now, we have to pick and choose what we really value, or needs versus our wants, and what we really spend money on, because we don't know what tomorrow will bring. And so we have to really be wise with what we're spending and how we're spending our money. Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Before you leave, please make sure that you liked the video, and also make sure you left your $sign so I know you were here. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? It's free, and I would love and appreciate if you do. Until next time, keep frugal, keep budgeting, and walk good. Bye.